How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to another weeknight edition of Poolside Cigar Reviews with Kirk. Tonight I'm smoking an Alec Bradley Max Brazil Corona, and I am pairing that with a lovely dram of Highland Park 12-year-old single malt scotch. This is my favorite Highland single malt, and it might be my favorite single malt of all time. It's been my go-to for many years. I'm smoking this and pairing with this because, one, I know they play well together. I've been pairing them a lot over the last few months. I bought a box of these in December, and I'm getting towards the bottom, so I'm pretty well acquainted with the cigar, and I'm definitely well acquainted with this scotch, and I know they work well together. And tonight, what I'm going to do in this video might make some purists uncomfortable. This will be the first time I've ever done this, but if you cruise around YouTube for cigar videos, you might have come across Puro Maduro, Billy Boulevard. He does the marriage where he kind of mixes his dram with smoke and dips his cigar into whatever he's drinking. And that might make some of you cringe, and that's kind of my intent, really. I have never done it before. And I know for me, I've had the attitude of, oh, you're not supposed to dip your cigar just because that's the general consensus in the cigar community. But with a lot of things, I don't always trust the general consensus until I try it for myself. Unfortunately, I'm that kind of guy that sometimes I have to learn the hard way. Other times, though, I am rewarded for bucking the trend. So I don't want to be the kind of guy who poo-poos something that he's never actually tried. So this will be an exercise in open-mindedness. So we'll see what happens. And I've been smoking on this for a little bit, and I've been getting reacquainted with my Highland Park here. So I think we're ready for well, I think Billy Boulevard calls it the marriage. So let's give it a try. I feel a little bit goofy even attempting this, but we'll see. I know I won't look as cool as he does, but we'll figure it out. Wait. Does he dip first? I don't know if he dips first or does this. I'll do the smoke first, then I'll dip. How about that? I guess that makes it easier. All right, try it too. You can tell I'm probably a little nervous. All right, so we got the smoke in there. Then he swirls it around. We'll swirl it. Give it a good swirl. That looks pretty cool. Hopefully you can see that. All right, so we'll give it a good swirl, which I don't swirl my scotch either. That makes me uncomfortable because it gets it all unsettled. But this is for science. So, all right. Doesn't really look any different. Get some air bubbles in there, just probably from the vigorous. Here we go, guys. This is the part that makes everybody cringe, and it's just a little touch, I believe. All right. Now let's see. I don't notice anything dramatically different. Maybe a little bit. You know, that's really hard to tell if it's much different. I think so. You know, I might have to try this again with another cigar and another drink. Maybe Highland Park has a little bit of peat in it. It's got a little bit of everything in it, so it's kind of hard to tell because there's so much going on in this scotch. I probably should have picked something more straightforward. And then as far as the cigar goes, pretty much the same. I don't want to get the tip all soggy. You know, I feel like it almost smooths it out a little bit. I don't know. Very interesting. But really the main point that I wanted to make in this video is I did it. I blew smoke in my drink and I dipped my cigar. And the world didn't end, and they both still taste good. So, give it a try maybe, see if it's for you. My only advice would be, if you don't want to do it, don't do it. If you want to try it, try it. But don't have an opinion on it unless you've done it already. So that's really all I wanted to say tonight. I wanted to maybe give that a try and see what I thought. So this isn't remarkably different, but the world didn't end. It didn't ruin my cigar, and it didn't ruin my scotch. So we'll leave it at that. Thanks for stopping by, guys. I always like talking to you. I always like thinking about cigars and sharing my thoughts. So if you've ever given this a try, let me know. Check out Puro Maduro's channel. I totally ripped this off him, so I'll put a link to his channel in my description. So hopefully I didn't butcher it too bad there if you are familiar with his videos. So anyway, I'm rambling now like always, so I will go ahead and ask you to click the like button, click the subscribe button, please, and I will leave you, as always, with my key to eternal happiness. Keep your feet in the pool, a drink in your hand, and a cigar in your mouth. Have a great week, everybody.